You seen anything different in Tank?
Aggressive, strong. But I don't like the fact that your boy Martin had to lose so much weight.
You didn't like that he had to do the hydration clause.
Nah, that's whack. That's
Even
whack.
though that Tank had to do it too.
Tank ain't look like it.
Mm.
He looked strong. He looked crazy. He looked confident. He looked strong. I'm not blaming him for the hydration thing, but when you got a man that's weaker, what you gonna expect? He weak. Tank sold him at the weigh, and he was like, "Look at you, you weak." You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's his fault, but dude was so weak. That's not the best of him. You know what I'm saying? At his strongest, I'm a heavyweight. All that weight loss shit, I ain't with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be at my strongest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that's a heavy take. That's a heavy take. So do you feel like if Frank's at his best, does he still get knocked out?
Probably, but we'll never know because we'll never know. You know? Yeah, we'll never know.
When you look at some of these guys that got a high KO ratio and their A side and stuff like that, is those things that you see that you'd be like in the fight game, you just be like that kind of changed a lot, and as a fighter you can't really respect the wins as much?
Nah, it's not that I don't expect to win. Like, look when Ray Robinson fought for the light heavyweight title, right? He was salute, fire vibes. He was drained from the heat. You know what I'm saying? He went up to that. He tried to win that title, which he could have won, but he was exhausted. So, do you blame who was that? Joey Maxim you fought? Do you blame him? Nah, I don't know if it was Joey Maxim, but yeah, I don't. The fight, it is what it is. But I could tell the boy was drained. He looked bad, and I think that's dangerous too, champ. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think it's very dangerous when these fighters lose so much weight and they go into the fight like that because you know what I'm saying. You dehydrated your brain. Your brain sits in fluid as well, and most injuries come from guys weight loss, and then they get hit in the head and they don't be the same no more. You feel me?
That's deep. I understand what you're saying. Like you're taking a different type of blow because you are dehydrated, is what you're saying.
Factory.
Now let's go off of, you talked about the hydration, the dehydration. Let's talk about coming in and rehydrating. How about fighters that take advantage of their rehydration? Meaning guys that, we said you just talked about Tank doing that with Frank, but what do you think about like, I'm not even going to throw a name, but just what do you think about fighters that balloon up 25 pounds in one?
You mean like Benavidez?
Benavidez is one.
Yeah, I think it's dope if you could do it. But again, it's dope if you could do it. You got the advantage. But the problem is, I personally think, from my experience from watching, is that it takes a toll on your body over the time. You know what I'm saying? Any guy that has to lose weight, a lot of time excess weight, at some point, it's gonna catch up to you. I'm just telling you, it's a fact. Nobody can front. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
breaking down your body too much.
Yeah, champ is gonna catch up to you. So when it does, you ain't the same. You ain't the same. Ali Briggs, let's go, champ. Yeah, man, you ain't the same. So now we talking about long-term damage. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, I say to myself, yo, bro, if you a boxer and your life is twisted and you know what I'm saying, you ain't getting no money and you gotta sacrifice your life for, you might as well, hey, why not? It wasn't shit else going for you. Damn, go for it.
That shit's heavy.
It is.
That shit's heavy.